I said we'll go straight to preview Group B. The World Cup is a few days away from now. It's going to start on the 12th of June in Fairway, Brazil. Today, I beg your pardon, we'll be previewing Group B. Last week, we did preview Group A. Group B is a group very interesting, and I must tell you, it's a group that has a defending champion, Spain. Other countries, we have Netherlands, Chile, and Australia.
Yeah, within Group B, these 4 countries have actually met previously in South Africa 2010. However, the group kicks off with Spain playing Netherlands on the 13th at 4 p.m. Group B echoes a lot of memories from South Africa 2010, but so far so good. Spain, the defending champions, they have a lot riding on this particular Brazil 2014. Spain, they've had this will be their 14th World Cup appearance, right? They have 1 World Cup win under their belt, and this would be their 10th consecutive World Cup. Spain, the head coach, Vicente Del Bosque, has assured that he will be featuring most of the guys that helped them clinch the title in 2010. Guys that are, formidable. Individually, they're excellent players. But across board, the Spaniards, there's no stopping them. They are fierce. Guys you need to look out for, like guys like Fabregas, guys like Alba, Iniesta, Gerard Piqué, Alonso, Xavi, and the likes of them. However, Spain, they are in this in this Brazil 2014 to make a statement. Let's put it that way.
Now, and I'm going to ask you this, Larry Pinel. I mean, she did say Spain. Remember, they played at the Confederations Cup. They are defending champions of the World Cup. But if you look at a country like the Netherlands under Louis van Gaal and a guy that is doing well, Robin van Persie, a striker that is doing well. Do you fancy the chances from that group?
Definitely.
Well, how do you weigh their chances from that group?
Definitely. The minimum a country like, what's it called now, Netherlands, the Dutch national team, the Orange, so to speak, will be to at least make the quarterfinal or the semi-final, and that's the minimum you expect from guys like Robin van Persie and co. And they have a formidable, a brilliant tactician in Louis van Gaal. And Louis van Gaal knows that this is his last World Cup with the Dutch national team before he moves over to Manchester United and resume after the Summer World Cup. So you'd expect that at least the minimum will be that the 2 teams, the first one she mentioned, Spain, and the Netherlands will qualify from that group.
Maybe she disagrees.
I totally disagree with that. Netherlands, they're like a big bird that can't fly. We've seen them, they've had one too many World Cup final hopes dashed. And, the most painful was in South Africa 2010 when they met with the same Spain and they lost. I mean, that couldn't have been more painful to them. And then let's just hope Van Gaal is, history is not going to repeat itself for Van Gaal. And moving on to Chile, they have more of an attacking style of play. You see, the Chileans, they've actually made 8 World Cup appearances, and they actually ranked 13 by FIFA. They have what it takes. They have that spirit. They have the winning mentality. But as we know in FIFA and World Cup series, is that winning mentality enough to get them? We saw Atletico. We saw what happened to Atletico yesterday. So it's just more than that. And then going on to Australia, they've had this would be their 4th World Cup appearance, and they've had a new coach just of recent, and Ange Postecoglou, and he assures that Australia is actually going into another transitional phase where they have what it takes to play with the big boys, guys like Argentina, Brazil, and I don't know. I don't want to have a laugh right now, but let's just see.
No, but the sincere truth is, it's difficult to call the countries that will qualify from the group. I mean, you're tempted to actually want to say Netherlands and Spain, roll off your tongue, but you can't ignore Chile.
Definitely.
Well, Australia maybe end up being the whipping boys, but you can't, with what you said, you can't entirely ignore Australia as it stands too, really. For you, your 2 groups, your 2 countries will be Netherlands.
It will be very easy to go with Netherlands and the Dutch national team and Spain because of pedigree. But Chile being a South American team and this tournament being played in South America will
support. They will enjoy.
They
no
will
doubt.
enjoy massive support.
So you're tipping.
I'm tipping the 2 European teams to qualify from
Talking
that
about
group.
Netherlands and Spain. And for you,
I would have said Chile, but as we know that the only time World Cup appearance they've come third as host nation in '62, and then most of the times they're knocked out of the group stage, and then when they eventually get to the round of 16, they've done that twice in France '98 and in South Africa 2010, and they met their Waterloo at the hands of Brazil. So, would I pick Chile? No, I think I'll stick to Netherlands and.
All right, that's all time. We
Spain.
permit us to take on the group analysis. But before we go, let's take a look at the Super Eagles. They jet out tonight to play the first friendly, international friendly of some sort, in recent times against Scotland on the 28th. With the way the so many countries are printing down the list now, we're yet to print our list. We will get to see that by the second. Stephen Keshi will actually bring it up to about 23. Are you worried for the Super Eagles? I'm going to start with you, Larry. Are you worried with the way the other countries are preparing? Argentina, we understand, have released our 26, 24-man list. Are you worried with the level of preparation we are currently enjoying?
I would have been worried, but funny enough, the head coach who is earning so much to be worried is not worried. His body language speaks volumes, speaks of assurance, speaks of someone who knows what he's doing. And because it is Stephen Keshi that is at the end, at the end of affairs, I will say, well, I'll allow him to do his job. Talking about the game against Scotland, I recall that we always have good games against Scotland, and we don't, particularly Scotland and Ireland, and then we get to play. We don't get to lose those games as it stands. We played Italy sometime last year, and we played it 2-2. We played Mexico as well, and these are better ranked teams. These are teams going to the World Cup, and we were undefeated in those 2 games, so to speak. So if we bring in Scotland into the lot, you'd expect that we'll give a good account of ourselves.
That's right. Okay. Final words for me on the segment.
I disagree with what Larry has just said, because countries like Mexico, Scotland, yes, we have played before, but remember that we're actually meeting guys like Argentina in our group, so then we should be worried. So if the same question you posed to him, yes, I am worried. I am worried for.
We've not started that preparation.
We've not started that preparation.
We have just a few more days to start that preparation, no doubt. I mean, we'll start with the Scotland game, but I'm sure Keshi will actually give us the best guys to represent the country.
I think we've all been saying Keshi knows best.
What Falabi should know is that by the time we are facing Argentina at the World Cup, we may have qualified for the next round, because we're playing Iran first and then Bosnia, and the banana peel in that group is Bosnia. So many people are looking to Argentina, but if we get the first 2 jobs done, Argentina will just be the likes of Chigozie Agbim against Messi.
Okay, all right. That's all time permitting us to take our license. Thank you to you guys for being a part of the segment. Until we come here again next week, we'll do this again. Next week, we'll be looking at Group C and tell you what's going on in the world of football, God willing. We'll ask you not to go anywhere. Channel Sports Sunday will continue. Ken will be back. The guys that are the kids currently playing the Channel Kids Cup are in the studio, so you probably get the opportunity of seeing them too as well. We're going to break. When we come back, the show will continue.